Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob from ClicksGeek, and today I am going to walk you through our Facebook Messenger ads setup for junk removal companies. We have a very unique system we run here with back-end workflows and text message automations, pre-qualification of leads. So we're not like other Facebook ad agencies. We're not just sending you someone who fills out a form and it gets sent off to you, and that's it. We are actually pre-qualifying through a very specific workflow the leads to make sure that the people who reach out to you actually raised their hand, said, yes, I'm interested in taking advantage of your offer, and please call me. So I'm going to walk you through all the workflows, all the automations. I'm going to give you the ads. I'm going to show you everything, and this is really cool. Check this out. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is the inside of this client's Facebook Ads Manager, right? So this is where we build the campaigns, where we house them, where we run them, all of that good stuff. So what you're about to see is a template. I cannot stress this enough. We have found Facebook ads that work really, really well in junk removal, and we use Messenger ads for that, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. So essentially what we're doing here is we have a specific offer that a client will give to their local market and Facebook, and when someone clicks the offer to get more information, a Messenger box pops up in Facebook. So they never leave Facebook. All right. So this all is done through Messenger, but here's the kicker. You don't have to do anything. Our system takes over the second this ad is clicked and the Messenger box pops up and it says, hey, how can we help you with your junk removal needs? Would you like to take advantage of our special offer? Blah, 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 whatever it is that you're offering, whatever your special offer is. The system takes over once the ad is clicked. You don't have to do anything except receive the text message leads that come to you after they've been pre-qualified and raised their hand. They want to talk to you about your junk removal service. All right, this is really, really important. So all the stuff I'm about to show you, really of it doesn't really have much to do with you. It's just I'm just walking you through how the system works. But keep that in mind. All you have to do is call people back who've expressed interest and raised their hand in your junk removal services. All right, and one more thing. What you're about to see is a template. All right, we already know what works, what to do. We already have the back-end system set up for junk removal. So if you want us to run this campaign for your junk removal business to generate local leads, there is a link below this video in the description. If your location's not taken, you can click that and we can roll this campaign out for you in as fast as 24 to 48 hours. All right, that's it. Let's get into it. So this client is running, as I said, Facebook Ad Messenger campaign, right? So we're trying to get people to message the client's Facebook ads account, the Facebook account page, pretty much, right? So here's the ad. Obviously, I have to blur out the client's name here, and everywhere else you'll see it. I have to blur all that out. But here's the offer, right? It's very basic. It's 10% off, right? First time clients. So this works really, really well in junk, believe it or not. And you'll see here it's a Messenger ad, so chat in Messenger. So if someone clicks this ad, the Messenger box pops up and it says, hey, thanks for calling XYZ junk removal company. Or I'm sorry, thanks for chatting XYZ junk removal company. Our special offer for first time users is 10% off, or whatever it's going to say for your specific offer. Okay. The point is a message box pops up in the Facebook chat widget, right? That everyone has, right? Everyone does Facebook chat. So from there, our system then takes over on the back end and nurtures that response into a qualified lead. Now, you're going to get people who are going to they're going to try and chat you, and they're not going to be good leads, or they're going to say not interested in anything like that. So I want you to know that if that happens, you do not even get notified of poor quality, low intent leads. All right. You're only getting notified via text message. We text you immediately, say hot new Facebook lead, which I'll show you in a minute. You're only getting notified when someone actually goes through the system and pre-qualifies themselves and expresses an interest to talk with you about your junk removal service. So there's a very big difference here because a lot of other agencies are just going to send you anyone who responds and say it's a lead, and it's just not a lead. So very important. All right, let's go into our backend CRM. You'll see here we have our workflow list, and here's our Facebook stuff. So we have a few different ones running right now. All right, we have auto missed call text back, Facebook Messenger, and hot lead Facebook Cappy. So I'll go through Cappy first. Cappy, and this really has nothing to do with you. This is the back end thing for our system. Essentially, what we're doing here is, and I guarantee you're not going to see this from any other ad agency, or at least very, very few. Well, essentially what we're doing, we've integrated our backend CRM with Facebook's API. So when a lead comes through our system, and remember, they raise their hand, they pre-qualified themselves, they're a hot lead who's interested in junk removal in your service. Then we tag that lead as a high quality lead and send it back to Facebook, send it back through their API so their algorithm can go and find us more people that meet that customer avatar, right? More people who are exactly like the person that converted. So essentially we're sending hot lead data back to Facebook and saying, hey, give us more of this type of traffic, right? So that's automation number one. That runs 24/7 in the background. Automation number two, auto missed call text back. Very, very basic. I'll walk you guys through this. And this is like, I can't believe not everyone's doing this, but it's crazy. So let's say we have a tracking phone number, which you will have a tracking phone number if you run a campaign with us, and it's in your ad and you missed a call, right? You missed a call because you're in the truck or you're busy or you're on a job site or something like that. It doesn't really matter, a million reasons why you missed a call. If it's a first-time caller, the system will go down here, creates an opportunity, creates a lead, and then it sends off an internal notification to you. It says you have a missed call from contact name, contact phone. Now, if it's not a first-time caller, the system's not going to create a lead. All they're going to do, because they're already a lead in the system, what they're going to do is just send you that same text again, right? Now, from there, it goes down, and this generates a text message to the actual prospect who called you and you missed their call. Hey there, sorry I missed your call. Did you want to schedule an estimate? If so, reply yes. Now, reply yes is big because this is intent. This is intent-based, all right? So anyone who responds yes, they're going to get a text. If you'd like to schedule an estimate, please give me a quick call at phone number, right? So you're going to have them, basically we're pushing them to call you back again. That's exactly what we're doing, right? So if you'd like to schedule an estimate, please give a quick call at, and we'll put your phone number in here. Now, if they don't respond yes, it goes into another logic, which is no response or negative response. And that goes here. There's nothing else I can help you with. And it pushes for the phone call one last time. If you'd like to schedule an estimate, please give me a quick call to chat about your project at, and then your phone number will be in here. And then it dies after that. So we're just trying to get them one last time to become a hot lead for you. So pretty cool stuff. I really like how it texts the client on your behalf and just like, hey, did you want to schedule an estimate? Because if they want to schedule an estimate, then that's a really, really hot lead. So positive responses go in this bucket. And yes responses, negative responses, or no response goes in this bucket. Pretty cool. So, I mean, everyone who's running Facebook ads should have that. I don't know why. It's only going to increase your lead quality. Now, this is the really, really cool stuff. So this is the Facebook Messenger workflow. Now, bear with me here because this can get a little crazy. All right. As you can see here, we have this whole thing built out. So I'm going to walk you through it and I'll explain to you like you're a 5-year-old because that's how it had to be explained to me. Right. So customer replied to our ad. They clicked our ad in Facebook and the messenger box popped up in Facebook and it had their little message and it said whatever it says, welcome to XYZ Junk Removal. Would you like us to give you a free estimate on our junk removal service? Claim our first time customer 10% off or whatever your offer is, right? So once that happens, that messenger box pops up, the person has an option here. If they respond yes or positively, it goes down here and it goes into the system takes over. You don't have to worry about any of this stuff. And it creates a lead, right? Then, is it within business hours? And most of the time it will be, but we have a workflow for that if it's not. So if it's within business hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., it goes down here. Ask for a phone number. So from Facebook Messenger, your page is now reaching out to the prospect who wants to talk to you. And it says, thanks for reaching out, Joe. Do you have a good number we can reach you at? We're not always on Facebook. The goal here is to get the phone number. Most important thing, okay? Because this is another layer of pre-qualification, right? So we're asking for the phone number. So if they say no, then it dies. Or negatively, then it dies. If they say, yes, or they send you their phone number, right? If they send the phone number, then it becomes a lead. They've raised their hand, they're interested. This text message gets fired off to you immediately. Hot new Facebook lead, call ASAP. Name, email, phone, and then any message content that you want to put in there will be in there. So it's important, guys. I cannot stress this enough. I know you're busy if you're a junk removal guy and you're on the truck or you're on a job site. If you get a text from us for a hot lead, please drop everything you're doing and call them immediately. We've seen that our guys who do that close 10 times more deals than the people who sit on them or wait an hour and then call them back. By then, the lead's cold, it's dead. So this is a part of this workflow that you have to take over, okay? You have to call these people back as soon as you get these. It's only going to make you more money, right? So we ask for the phone number. They send it to us. It goes down here. They don't send it or they reply negatively. Then it goes here and it dies. Or if they don't answer, we have one for that too. If they don't answer, we shoot them one more. Hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, do you have a good number we can reach you at? Right? Either they send us a number and it becomes a hot lead, or they don't respond or respond negatively and it dies immediately. Okay? So that is logic 1 within business hours, right? Let's go to with outside of business hours, right? Let's say you're running your ads, and we highly recommend you run them as long as you can. Let's say they respond after hours, right? You're already closed for business. It's 8 o'clock at night. Hey, Joe, you reached us after hours. Do you have a good number we can reach out at? We're not always on Facebook. We'll reach out first thing in the morning. Again, goes down to our conditional logic. Do they send a phone number? If so, it creates a text message lead that goes off to you after hours. Hot new Facebook lead. Call it ASAP. It has all their information, right? If they respond negatively or no, it dies. If they don't respond, again, it goes into the sequence here where we message them back. Hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, do you have a good number we can reach you at? We're trying to get that phone number. If they give us the phone number, it becomes a lead. And then if they don't, it dies. So after it becomes a lead, this is cool too. Facebook will message the client back, the prospect back, and say, thank you. I will give you a call at this number in just a bit to discuss your junk removal project. And it also says that in the first workflow. I just forgot to go through that. So really, really cool next level stuff, guys. And we even have more, right? I know, it's crazy. So let's say our Facebook Messenger, someone clicks our ad and the Facebook Messenger pops up and they don't respond. They don't say anything, right? So then it falls into the no bucket, no response. It waits 10 minutes. We go into our workflow. Hey, Joe, are you still interested in a quote for junk removal? If so, please reply yes. If they reply yes, it goes to the beginning of our sequence in our system here, and it becomes a lead, and it gets tagged, and it goes through, and it works its way all the way down, right? If no, it dies there. So we're just trying to get that one more shot to become a hot lead. So I know this looks like a lot, guys, but I promise you, all you have to do is answer the people when they text you. When we text you to lead, call them. That's all you have to do. This whole thing runs in the background 24 hours a day. Our system, our CRM, you don't have to log into it. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is call the people who we text you about that are interested in your junk removal service. Pretty cool stuff. So again, if you are a junk removal business and you want us to clone this whole system, all of the ads, everything, and deploy it in your location and run it for your junk removal business, generate leads, then there is a link below this video in the description. Fill that out. If your location is not taken already, because we can only work with so many people in a certain area, then we will have a conversation. And if you want to come aboard, we will run this system for you in as fast as 24 to 48 hours.